Infernal Ruin, number 1. The home of the unbaptized and non-believers. They walk around hopelessly, sobbing and moaning about the fact that they didn't get a chance and how it's not their fault. They walk hoping for a miracle to take them away, but they know that they will never be free. They walk the streets of the first ruin for all eternity for their betrayal of God who saved them. Also, to add to this, in the distance, they can see the stairway to heaven, but it is blocked by a wall of fire. They want to cross over so badly, but they know that if they do, they will be burned. So they are forced to watch people walk to heaven. Infernal Ruin, number 2. Home of the Thieves. From the first ruin, you travel down a long road. On the sides of the road, flames are shooting high into the sky. Devils are snarling at you as you go past, knowing that you are not to die just yet. Within the flames, you hear the voices of souls of Earth's past, screaming at you, sending chills down your spine. Their faces in the smoke, the look of pain is seen as they slowly drift away. For their punishment, these people are stuck in fancy stores with all the items that they'd ever want just waiting for them to take. However, when they try, the items turn to fire and their hands burn to a crisp. They scream in pain as the flames burn their flesh. It smells horrid in here. The smell of burnt and seared flesh resonates in the air. You make your way out of the second ruin and go through a large gate. As you walk through, the feeling of doom intensifies. You are walking up a steep hill. You get to the top of the hill and you look down to see the third ruin. The third ruin is home to all of the two-faced people alongside the hypocrites and snobbish people. Each one of these groups has their own part in the ruins. In the first ruin, you see the two-faced people of the world's past. Their faces literally hacked in two. They get to watch it in a mirror. You walk away, hearing the sounds of the people getting hacked in two, screaming as it becomes darker. The road is lit up by the fire. Its glow is leading you through. The second ruin is specifically for the hypocrites. They are given a choice by the demons. The demon tells them to choose their punishment. They say one thing, the demon does another. The final level of this ruin, however, is by far the worst. Snobbish people, who walk on higher ground, or so they think, are put onto a ring, in a ring with demons, to see how truly good they are. Infernal Ruin, number 4. Home of the disrespectful. Those who are here have a definite lack of respect towards authority. Here they will meet a new kind of authority. They are forced to walk on a bed of white-hot coals. They must stay in the line, as instructed by the devils. Any mess-ups are seen as disrespect, and they are thrown into a pit of fire, only to be brought back to life. Infernal Ruins, number 5. You can see the light in the distance, but the darkness is still there. It is not over. You come upon the 5th set of ruins. You hear screams, and you see the river of blood and bodies rolling along. This set of ruins is for rapists and molesters, the filthiest and most foul members of society, only outdone by killing people. Here we meet the first guardian of the Infernal City, Diablo. Diablo is a 15-foot tall devil, red in color, and full of anger, wanting to punish those who enter his ruin. These people have their organs tied on and ripped off by Diablo in his chain. He then takes this chain and beats them with it. They now know the feeling of having their organ forced onto someone. As they are beaten with it, Diablo whips them and tosses them into the river of blood. Infernal Ruin, number 6. home of those who took the lives of others or theirself. They are all hanging above the pit of fire. The heat burns their flesh off all the way to the bone. They are then broken bone by bone into a pile, until they are basically a pile of bones. They are then reassembled and go through the same punishment over and over again. They scream to please be saved. They ruined many lives, and now they have no life in the Infernal City. Here is where Diosor, the demon beast, leads the ceremony of this ruin. He is like the ringleader of this circus. He sits on his throne behind the pit, laughing at the souls who are trapped in the Infernal City.